Hi, this is Mark Hendricks. I'm making some hanging vegetable garden bowls here that we're hanging from actually the front porch of our house out on the front porch. And this is a vinyl bowl that I picked up at Lowe's. It's about 12 inches across the top and I'm guessing maybe 7 inches deep. And what I'm going to do is drill 3 holes in the bottom of it for water drainage, and then I'm going to drill 3 holes in the sides, kind of equidistant, about halfway up the side, like you can see where my thumb is there. And that's those are going to be 1-inch holes, and the bottom is going to be, I think it's 1/4-inch holes, maybe, I believe. And then I'll show you how I pot the plants and stuff like that. And this is kind of an experiment that I'm doing just to see if it works, and we'll go from there. Okay, here's the first drill bit. It's actually 3/8 inch that I use. You could use whatever you need. That's Ernie. He's helping out here today, I guess. And the other size is a 1-inch drill bit, and those will be that'll be the size that I use when I drill the holes in the side of the basket. Okay, I got my bigger drill bit on now, so I'm going to, for each 3/8 hole that I have in the side of it, I'm going to enlarge it with the 1-inch drill bit now. So I'm going to do that to all 3 and then show the result thereafter. Alright, after you drill the holes, you may have a little bit of a rough edge like you see this one. So you can actually carve that with a knife, or if you want to turn that 1-inch drill bit on its side a little bit, sometimes you can spin it and get that plastic to trim off and make it a little bit nicer like that one. Let's see what, this one came out pretty good here. Okay, so now we got our 3 holes and our 3 bottom holes, and these have a piece of metal rim that goes around the edge of it. I haven't got that attached right now, but that creates the hanger. Like I said, I got these at Lowe's. I'll show you that hanger and how they work in a little bit. Okay, now we're going to get some coffee filters and put on the bottom right in there, and then we'll put some potting soil made for vegetables on top of that. Let me show you how to do that right now. Okay, you can see I have a coffee filter that I've just put in the bottom of this. Now what that does is keep your soil from going out the bottom when it's draining the water out the bottom. So what we do is get that situated. I've got some Miracle-Gro garden soil, so I'm going to dip in here and get some handfuls and put them in the bottom of my. Here's got some grill can going here for you. There's some soil going in, covering the bottom, and what I'm going to do is put enough in there and pack it down to get up to those holes. Let's see. How about some more? And some more. Let's see how I'm doing with that. Okay. So that's got pretty good just underneath those holes. Okay. Now I've already got some plants that are started, and they already got root system. Now I just got them at where it was, Lowe's and Walmart also, of different vegetables. So the next thing I do is I'm going to get some of those little plants and show you how to insert those. You actually go from the inside out because you want the root ball on the inside and you want the little greeneries sticking outside of those holes. So the one I'm going to do here, I've got 2 pepper plants and a hot pepper too, like a jalapeno or something like that. So a red and green pepper and a jalapeno pepper. I'll be doing those and showing you how to do that. And you do the same thing with tomatoes. You do the same thing with strawberry plants that I've got. Also, I've done it with what do you call it? Herbs. oregano and tarragon and you name it, parsley. Okay, here's the plants that I'm going to put in it. A red bell pepper, a green bell pepper, and a jalapeno pepper. And I'll put one in each of the holes, sticking the green part out, and we'll proceed here in just a minute. Okay, here's the first plant. It's a red bell pepper. By the way, you want to keep your little card things like this, and you'll stick them on the sides here so you always know what your plants are. So what I'm about to do is take the greenery here and put it through this hole on the side very, very gently, and then move the root ball up toward the hole, not all the way, but just a little bit away from it, maybe an inch from it. And then we'll do that with all three of the little plants, and then after that I'm going to pack some more potting soil on top of that. So let me do the first one and let you see how it looks, okay? Okay, I've got that red pepper put in there. You can see the root ball sticking out here, and you can see that it goes through that hole. And I'll show you, it comes out the other side like this, and it hangs down. Okay, that's exactly what we want. We're having a hanging vegetable garden, and the nutrients in the soil are up at the top, and we water it, and it comes down to the root ball and nourishes the plant, and actually drips some of the water out on the plant. You'll see after when I'm watering it. Okay, so let me do the other two, the green pepper and the jalapeno pepper now. Alright, I've got all three of the plants in. The green pepper, the red pepper, and the jalapeno pepper. And you can see how the root ball systems are situated there. And I've got a little bit of space, and so I got one little leaf that's still inside. There, we'll bring him out and place those there. So the root's there. Okay, now you can see they all are sticking out of the sides. 1, 2, 3 of them. And that's what we want. So the next thing is to cover it up with some more dirt. Alright, and here's my other helper. You see Bert. Okay, thanks Bert. Okay, now I've added some more potting soil on the top of it and packed it down so it's not super packed down, but it's firm. And then I place my little tags so I know what I'm growing coming out each of the side holes. Okay, the next thing I want to do is put that metal ring on there that will be the support and the hanger. Okay, here's the good thing you can learn from a mistake I made. It's good to have that metal hanger. You can see it here on the side. It's attached there. It's good to have that on before you put the plants in. Here's the reason why. If you put it on later, it's a real pain, and I ran into the problem that to get it on, I had a couple of my little plants kind of broke off a little bit, so hopefully they'll recover. This one took quite a hit. This one made it all the way, so I'm hoping that that's going to be okay and they'll survive. And then the next thing to do, we'll hang that up and give it some water, and it's good to go. Okay? Alright, here's the plant that we just did. It's got the red and green peppers in it, plus the jalapeno pepper. And you can see the holes on this side. I'll spin around here. There's the one that survived my putting the wire basket back on. There's a little picture of our front porch view. I'll give you a little tour of the north side of the property. And my baskets, and take you on a little tour on some other stuff. Here's some other ones I did prior. These are rosemary and sweet basil and Greek oregano, and some more down this way. Some more herbs. Our Texas tarragon and our Italian parsley, and over this way cilantro, and over here are the tomatoes, and I can't remember what's what. One is like beefsteak and the other two are something else. So they were some of them were planted. 2 of them were planted in the dirt. They've been going for about a week, so I had to transplant those. So they probably took a little hit. So hopefully they'll recover. So that's how I've started off our hanging vegetable garden. I've got a couple more plants that I'm going to do with 2 different varieties of green pepper and sweet banana pepper. And then I've got another basket of strawberries that we're doing. So I'll have some videos of those later on and give you progress and see how this project is going. Love to hear your comments. And here's one other helper I got here today. Charlie, look up. There's Charlie. He's helping me do this stuff out here too. He's my pal. Okay, now you can see how that water's draining out the bottom and the sides just a little bit. So that's doing good. Those are a couple of green pepper plants and I think a jalapeno plant in there. And this is all done on the front porch of the house. There you can see some of the hanging baskets. And that's where the vegetable garden is going to be. And it's almost getting time for sunset. I'll swing you around and hopefully the sun won't get too bright there. There's a couple of horses. You can see them. There they are. Okay, see y'all later. Bye-bye.